lovers, thanks for joining me here tonight on Rockin the Planet. Have we got a great show lined up for you? Joining me tonight on the Magic Couch are a duo calling themselves Kismet, featuring Dean Honeyboy Morris on guitar and Angelique Owenby on vocals. And travelling all the way from Thames to join us here in the studio is singer, songwriter, music publisher L.A. Thompson. But now let's see just who has been rocking the planet this week. Well, local boy making good in Europe right now is the Waikato's top singer-songwriter Tim Armstrong, who was teamed up as a special guest in Howie Casey's 10-piece Wings tribute band Rockestra. Howie Casey did 3 world tours as saxophonist with Paul McCartney and Wings, and played and arranged the horn sections on 5 of McCartney's albums. So he is well qualified to leading his tribute band to Paul McCartney's Wings. Tim Armstrong and Howie Casey's Rockestra just played the Star Club last week in Hamburg and are now completing various other dates in England before Tim returns to New Zealand to tell us all about his UK trip here on Rockin the Planet. Good on you, Tim. I can't wait to hear about your adventures overseas. Yes, I'm looking forward to meeting up with you again. Now, we're meeting up with a very beautiful lady all the way from Thames. Has come a long way, I should say flown. But anyway, she's come a long way tonight to join us here on Rockin the Planet, and that is the lovely L.A. Thompson. And L.A. Thompson, I am so pleased to see you.
Lovely to be here.
It's great to see you. Now, welcome, like I say. You come from Thames, right?
Originally the North Shore of Auckland.
Yes, I
3.5
so.
years, been adopted by Thames, kind of.
Yes. Now, the Auckland connection, I'm going to ask you about that first, before we get to Thames. And that is, you grew up in Auckland as an Aucklander? I
have. I was born in East Coast Bays, grew up on the North Shore.
Yeah, a little bird told me that you went to Westlake Girls High School.
I did.
You still got a lot of friends from there?
We kind of flew the coop a lot. A lot of the girls in my class, I think, became airline hostesses. Literally flew the coop. So I met one woman a year older than myself who went to the same school, and she is a songstress, spent 25 years in Germany singing, and she's also based in Thames, so there you go.
So there was a strong musical influence there at the school?
Not really.
Good music? A bit like my music.
Not at all, to be honest. It was Glenfield Intermediate.
And they instilled the music thing into you, Glenfield?
Totally.
Okay. Now, you've been playing music for many years, obviously.
On and off. Definitely.
I don't mean it like it sounds, but quite a few years.
I'll tell you later.
But you made a big move. I mean, why would anyone move from Auckland all the way down to Thames or the Coromandel to create their music down there? Did you find that you want to get back to some roots and country sort of music? Or?
Not really. There were several factors. Firstly, I couldn't stand my job any longer.
Now, can I ask you what you did?
Yeah, I was admin, customer service, and writing test certifications for a steel industry, which will remain nameless. But I was there for a number of years. It was great.
It was a mundane job.
Well, it wasn't to begin with. I had a lot of variety, but then they gave me one role when they rebranded, and one role for me doesn't work. I like the variety. So I made a decision. Well, I had major surgery, and it took longer to heal than I anticipated. So between that, the rebranding, the shuffling, the boredom, this is it.
And being a creative person.
Yeah, I wanted I was actually working on my album at the same time, but I just realised I was getting exhausted trying to juggle both. Yeah. So I made the decision, one more time, music's it, art's it. Surely there's something I can do in life that brings in my skills in admin and sales and also with the product I love, which is music. Yeah,
and you're looking after a lot of artists down in Thames, as I believe.
Well, to be honest, they're not just in Thames; they're scattered throughout New Zealand. Local musicians' music compilation CD is a nationwide compilation CD for radio. At least that's the target.
And that's the CD that you've got sitting here. If I can lean over, please pass it over to me. And this is the CD. This is a compilation of lots of local artists from
around New Zealand, Auckland,
here it is.
Hamilton,
there. Have a look at that.
Thames.
Beautiful album, and lots of artists that I've never heard of, to believe it or not. But these people are all out there making great music around New Zealand, and you're doing your best to support it.
That's right.
And that's important. That's the lovely part of it. You aren't just looking after number one; you're looking after everybody else as well.
people.
Now, there's a lot of talented people down around where you are. I know
Yes, there are.
you do exceptionally well down that area. You promote shows and things at local pubs and clubs,
Yep.
and you bring all the talent from Coromandel, Thames, and you can name a few more towns probably, but they're all coming together and working down there. I know you're really promoting.
And to be honest, I'm not the only one promoting it. Like you mentioned, Tim Armstrong. There was Jamie McCaskill's and the Simon Donalds of the world. There's a whole hub of musicians, quite a eclectic bunch. Last year we had 19 from Whirianga through to Coromandel, Thames on the first compilation CD.
Yeah.
And we named it, I named it Coromandel Music Month Hit Disc.
That was, remember that? What was it? Coromandel
Music Month Hit Disc.
Yes.
And that was a 19 very eclectic example of Coromandel music.
And your track was on it?
Yes.
Okay, well, we're going to have a look at that track now. It's a beautiful song, and it's called
New Sun Rising.
I'm glad you said that, because it just completely escaped my mind, but I knew it was something about the sun.
Have another drink.
Have another drink? God, the show could be over right now. No, it's called New Sun Rising. It's a beautiful song, and this is out in the country, spectacular stuff. Beautiful L.A. Thompson. Sun Rising, and I can tell you what, I'm going to have a drink to that. It's New Sun Rising, all right.
I'll join you. Cheers.
To your success.
It's a fiery sun, that one.
It is a fiery sun, all right. Yes, New Sun Rising. New sun sinking here. But really, we've only had one wine. Honest. I'd like to ask you now, you help so many wonderful artists and all these musicians, and that everyone needs encouragement in the younger days when they're playing music. Do you, what do you really get out of helping all these people, and apart from your own performance value, you know, you get a lot out of that.
Well, to be honest, I mean, growing up in New Zealand, as a musician myself, songwriter, never knew where to go, you know, never knew who to turn to, put my little hand up, you know, ran around like a headless chicken, knocking on doors, annoying people.
Which is
Java
what you
Jive,
have to do.
Yeah, you do. Java Jive, Mike Chun, Sony, Universal Music,
Yeah.
the Glue Pot.
Tell me, did you get a lot of rebuffs?
Absolutely, absolutely. You get
come back and see us some other time.
Or you get not sure how I can help you. You know, so I decided somewhere subconsciously, I think, that I wanted a one-stop shop. I wanted somewhere where any age group, any genre, could knock on your door and be directed. If I can't help you, I can direct you to someone who can.
And you're out gigging every week. We're seeing you around.
I've taken a back step to record. My album is going to come out later this year, and with this project, it's taken over my life. So I will have done a little bit of performing alongside my team, and I love performing alongside them.
So you'll come back and see us with the new album under your arm.
Absolutely.
And everything, because you're definitely a friend of Rockin the Planet forever. And we're going to have you back again, I know.
Thank you
but
very
would
much.
you sing us one of your songs from the album? Apparently you've just written a song.
Yes, a new one. It's Raining. I nearly forgot.
It's Raining. That's how new it is. She's forgotten what it's
Yeah.
called. But it's called It's Raining. And
Pretty sure I remember the
really,
lyrics.
it was only a few days ago, it was in its birth. And you bought it, and you brought it here to our screens on Rockin the Planet, the lovely LA Thompson. Raining. Got you.
I wanna be with the one who craves me. I wanna talk to the one who made me. I see him in your blue eyes. I hold him even when he cries. I wanna talk to the one who craves me. Don't want to change him. It's your house, I'm rearranging. Hold my hand while it's raining. Saw you in the mirror, I think it was Sunday. We were getting ready for our fun day. Wound up talking till it's late. We got hungry, so we ate. Saw you in the mirror, I think it was Monday. Don't want to change it. It's your house, I'm rearranging. Hold my hand while it's raining. We've got the time. Just hold on tight. It's gonna be alright while it's raining. Don't want to change it. It's your house, I'm rearranging. Hold my hand while it's raining. It's raining. It's raining, raining, it's raining.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you.
LA Thompson. Yes, sir. That's a beautiful song, a brand new song too.
Thank you.
And that's going to be on the new album, I believe.
That's right.
Oh, thanks so much. Shirley,
Thank you.
LA Thompson. I don't know which way to say it, but anyway, what a wonderful pleasure it is having you here. And now we're going to go to our next guests. I've got the beautiful band called Kismet. Well, they're not all beautiful. One's ugly, one's good looking. But Kismet, they call themselves Kismet. I must find out why. But we've got the beautiful Angelique Owenby and that mean-looking Dean Honeyboy Morris. How are you, mate?
Hey, how you doing?
Dean,
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Dean, you're looking resplendent in that hat, I must say.
Oh, yeah.
And Dean Kismet. It does not suit you. It's a lovely name.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful movie and all that, beautiful play, but
Do
You
wanna tell the story?
explain what
Okay,
Kismet
all right.
means.
Well,
Yeah.
Kismet means, fate,
yes.
pretty much. I'm sure you
Yeah,
already
yeah,
know that. But Dean and I met a few years ago. We were at a quiz night out in Whangaparoa.
Okay.
And me and my girls were just sitting there, and we were playing music trivia, and Dean came over to our table, and the girls asked him if he was a muso, and he said yes, and they said,
They were
"Oh,
hunting
she
for
can
the answer to the
sing."
question, really. That's
And
Do
yeah,
you know
and,
the answers?
and yeah, ever since then, our friendship has grown
it's lovely.
exponentially.
yeah,
I'd
it
say.
has.
And so it's one of those things where I know deep down in my soul that we were
It's
meant.
going to work.
Yeah, definitely.
We were meant to meet.
Yeah.
There was a
Yeah.
reason he was put in my path, and vice versa. And
Yeah.
music had, I had small children, so music hadn't entered into the
So you're
equation
busy
again.
looking after the
Yeah,
family, yeah.
And so he encouraged me to pursue my passion, which is what we're doing, and it's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's amazing. Look, I only heard you for the first time a week ago, and the instant I heard your voice, I just went, oh, that woman has Angelique is her name, Angel. Well, she has the voice of an angel. It just sung out at me, and I went, oh, you've got to come on the show and sing for us. And Dean, of course, I know Dean, and he's the man. And here, look, you were being a blues man, and it's so nice to see you branching out, because I mean, you are a die-hard blues man. I mean,
I certainly am.
You mix in the circles.
I don't
There's only blues people you do.
I don't do anything else but blues, but
Yeah.
you know, songwriting and writing, coming up with riffs for Angel's lyrics and stuff. Our workshops that we do weekly has taken me down another complete
Direction.
road, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. And yeah, some of the songs have blues orientation, and
Well, you've got to explore.
yeah.
Now, Angelique, you have a definite accent.
Yes,
Is it an American accent?
it is.
I'm
it
always
is.
very, I don't want to ask that question too fast, because sometimes if I ask Canuck, a Canadian, I say, are you American? They go, well, I'm a Canadian. And so I'm always careful now, because they are very close. But you're from America. Now, what are you doing here in New Zealand?
Well,
She wants to know too. Is that a big story?
How long do we have?
I'll give
It's
you
a half-hour
the
show.
brief version. Okay, I met a Kiwi over in New Jersey,
Yeah?
in a bar, and I said, "Where are you from?" Love the accent, sucker for an accent, and then we got married, and I knew he always wanted to come home to New Zealand, and I came here over a Christmas holiday, and I fell in love with the place.
After how many years of marriage?
Only a couple years,
Just
actually.
a couple of years, and
Yeah.
you came back here to live?
And we came back here, and I got rid of him, but I was able to stay here. So that was, I
like
kind
the
of
way you
won.
said it. I got rid of him.
I hope he's not going to watch this.
She got rid of you.
Kiwi. Sorry.
Hey, how happy are you? It
I'm
doesn't matter.
incredibly happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And so then, and you were musically inclined in the States as well?
Yes, I was. I started singing, like LA had said, probably before I actually learned how to speak. Singing Dolly Parton 9 to 5 songs up on
Okay,
the, with my little Mr. microphone. But I did sing with another guitarist, but we didn't do originals, and I decided I needed to go to college and get my degree, or university, as you guys say here, and then once I moved here, it got put on the back burner.
Yeah.
And now, I'm at a time in my life where the children are older, and I'm able to
Explore
my
experience
passions
and do
again,
what you wanna
and
do.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
been
it's
such an
fantastic to see you so
amazing
happy.
journey.
Well, look, and you're writing songs together, so I'd like to hear one of your original songs.
Yeah, sure.
Would you do
Great.
that for
Yeah,
us?
yeah.
Yes.
Now, what are you going to do?
We'll do Meet Me Halfway.
Okay,
It's
we'll
about-
meet you
It's about compromise.
halfway. Okay, yeah, that's what it's all about. Yeah, I got rid of him.
That's gonna
There's a
haunt
haunting
me.
line there somewhere. That's a good, could be a good song.
Now that's a blues song.
I got rid of him. Anyway, let's hear that beautiful song.
Awesome.
Hit you halfway.
Yeah, all
Okay.
right.
I want to climb your body like a ladder made of rope, and each night I will go slowly. I slide my you till you're breathless. Confess your nickname as a child. Laugh from your belly, helpless. Lay down your baggage, stay for a while. I can fight your demons for you. You have to do that all on your own. I'll be right here waiting for you. Let these two arms be
Oh, there's a nice chord at the end.
See, that's not the blues.
That's not it. That wasn't a blues chord, it's a minor. Girls love minor chords. Beautiful, Angelique. That was stunning. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
And Dean, Honeyboy Morris, I think you guys got a winner here. Kismet. Don't forget that name, Kismet. All right, now look, I've got to ask you about, it's our time for our clip of the week. We go back and look at some of the good old Kiwi classics.
Cool.
And it's our classic clip. And have you heard of the High Revving Tongues?
Yeah, definitely.
You
Heard them
Well,
kicking
you
around.
probably haven't because
Yeah.
you were
I'm
somewhere
American.
in America.
Yeah. Sorry.
But this is way back in 1969, and
going
this guy
back.
gave me a good run for my money in 1969 because I got the gold disc and he didn't get it, but he was absolutely amazing. And he was the front man, Chris Barford, and the band was called the High Revving Tongues. The song was on Zodiac. It was a gold disc entry, and it was called Rain and Tears.
Rain and tears, all this pain, but in the sun, you've got to play the game. When you cry in winter time, you can pretend it's nothing but rain. How many times I've seen tears coming from your blue eyes, rain and tears, all this pain, but in the sun, you've got to play the game. Now you'll never know when my tears will show. Rain and tears, all this pain, but in the sun, you've got to play the game. Rain and tears, all show, but in my heart, there'll never be a sun.
There you go, Chris Barford, the High Revving Tongues. Wonderful song. Zodiac Records was the number one, I think. Like I said, gold disc entry. And Chris is going to join us next week on Rockin The Planet. He's going to come along and tell us what he's up to these days and play a couple of tunes for us. I'm so looking forward to catching up with him again. Now, I just want to thank you guys. Look, Angelique, it's been such a pleasure. It still is a pleasure. But Dean, it's sort of a pleasure.
Not the same.
No,
mate, not
I'm
the
teasing
same.
you. Kismet, watch out for it. Like I said, I want to thank you. Now, would you play us out one more song? If I bring the lovely L.A.
Yeah.
Thompson back on stage,
What shall we do? What do you
You
what-
three
what do you
could
think we
get
should do?
together and just jam out a little song.
love.
Yeah, still a whole lot of love.
Now look, that's a great 60s classic.
Yeah.
A blues classic, really.
Yeah, it is.
Right
Yeah,
down your
yeah,
genre.
absolutely.
I'm going to have to
And-
stand up for that.
Okay, yeah, well, I might need to stand up and dance.
Great.
Look, it's been fantastic, like I said. So jam us out on that, a whole lot of love, and I'm sure you are going to do it justice.
Thanks, Shane.
You've been cooling, baby, I've been fooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling. Way down inside, honey, you need. I'm gonna give you my love, gonna give you my love. Oh, what a whole lot of love, what a whole lot of love, what a whole lot of love, what a whole lot of love. You've been learning, baby, I've been yearning. All those good times, baby, baby, I've been yearning. Way down inside, honey, you need. I'm gonna give you my love, gonna give you my love. Oh, what a whole lot of love, what a whole lot of love, what a whole lot of love, what a whole lot of love. You've been cooling, baby, I've been drooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling. Way down inside, honey, you need. I'm gonna give you my love, gonna give you my love. Oh, what a whole lot of love, what a whole lot of love.
Well, that's our fun show for this week. Thanks for keeping me company here on Rockin the Planet. I'll be here with you next week, same time, same place. Until then, keep on rockin'.